Hello and welcome back, or welcome if you are new. Today we're going to talk about a new readathon. So this is just a quick readathon kind of update, or what we're going to be reading a TBR for the Pokemon Readathon. So last month in October I joined 3 different readathons, and I tried to get my oldest son, who is 14, to join one of them with me. He kind of passed on all of them, and then lo and behold, in my YouTube suggestions, this Pokemon Readathon came up, and I was very excited because Pokemon is something that my oldest son really enjoys. So we watched the video together put on by Jane at the Bookaholic. I will link her channel down below. And I asked if he wanted to join that readathon with me, and he said yes. This readathon is so fun. She has so many different aspects of it. So there are 3 different teams that you can join. My son and I went ahead and joined 2 different teams just to kind of make it fun and exciting for us. And then instead of prompts, there are different gyms that you can compete in. You don't have to know anything about the Pokemon game to join in, but of course it is themed around Pokemon, and it's to celebrate a new, I believe it's like a new card set that's coming out from them. I don't know exactly. I know my son would, but I will put the link to the video down below so you can get all the rules and things if you'd like to join along. It starts November 1st and ends November 18th, so I wanted to hurry and get our to be read list out to you in case you were joining and wanted some ideas. So there are 8 gyms, and in each gym there are 2 different prompts that you can pick. So for example, the rock gym is to read a heavy book or a rock-on book, so a musical themed book. You are allowed to double up for just 2 gyms, so that means that you can possibly do all 8 gyms with just 4 books, but you couldn't do 1 book for 3 gyms, even if it applied. You can only double up the books. So for rock gym and fighting gym, I am going to be reading I'll Be the One by Lila Lee. For the rock gym, this has to do with music. This is about a young girl who wants to break into the K-pop scene, but she is a little bit heavier than some of the K-pop stars. And so it just talks about her adventure and finding a way to both keep loving herself at the size she is and keep loving this K-pop world. So I picked this for the rock one because it has to do with music, but also for the fighting gym, this is Lila Lee's debut novel, and so it will count for that as well. For the grass gym, we are asked to read either a light book or a book that has flowers or nature on the cover. And for that, I'm going to be picking up 8 Princesses and a Magic Mirror. If you have watched some of my other videos, you know that this book was a book that I was reading for a different readathon, and it is a short stories collection. I did read some of the short stories, so I did count it for my previous months, but I didn't finish this book. And because I didn't finish this book, technically it was a DNF. I find it very hard to DNF books, but I kind of felt like they were short stories, so I got the gist of it. Wasn't missing too much from the story, so I had planned to put it on my DNF list. But this Pokemon Readathon has a prompt under the Ghost Gym. And that one is really fun. You can either pick like a paranormal or supernatural book, or a book you ghosted or did not finish. So I will be counting this book for both the Ghost Gym and the Grass Gym. For the Water Gym, it is a book that will make you cry, or a series that you want to continue or finish. I have been trying really hard not to read books that make me cry. I'm trying to keep my books lighthearted and easy right now in this season for me, because I am using reading as an escape, just a minute, a break if you will, just a little bit of a mental break from all the chaos. So I am going to continue on with the series, The School for Good and Evil. I hope to finish the last book in the series, book number 6. I've gone ahead and checked out the audio version of the book from my library, so that will count for the Electric Gym as well. So I'll be using this book for both the Electric Gym, which prompts are to read an ebook or audiobook, or to read a book, a lightning book, which is a book that an impulse buy or impulse pickup. If you got it from the library, I guess it would be an impulse kind of thing. So I'm going to use book number 6 from the series, The School for Good and Evil, for both of those gyms. The Steel Gym is a book either by an author you love or a book that you think is a 5-star prediction. I don't have a book for this gym. I have no idea what I'm going to read. I'm thinking that I might I have been wanting to reread the Harry Potter series for the upcoming holidays. I just feel like Harry Potter and the holidays make sense. I don't know. Let me know. Comment down below if you feel the same. Harry Potter just reminds me of Christmas, and it's probably Molly's fantastic gifts, right? And the snow in the movies. So I thought that I would reread the Harry Potter series for over the holidays, over Thanksgiving and Christmas, but I haven't quite committed fully to it. So I thought if I couldn't find anything else, I would go ahead and start rereading this series. This one is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, so it isn't too thick of a book, but I have read the series before, and so I know that I really enjoy it. And then the last gem is the Ice Gem, and that is a book with a cold-hearted character, or a book that has slipped your mind. One that you've had on your TBR list and haven't gotten to in a while. So for that one, I am going to be reading Pride and Prejudice, which is a retelling of Pride and Prejudice by Elizabeth Yulberg. And because there is a Mr. Darcy character in here, I'm going to count him for my cold-hearted character. This book just looks like a really fun retelling of Pride and Prejudice. I thought this would be a great, entertaining, light read for me to read for this challenge as well. There is a bonus prompt called the Animal Prompt, and that is a book about animal companions or surrounding animals, or just a book about animals. So for that, I think that maybe this 8 Princesses and a Magic Mirror might work. I believe there's a story in here where her companion is an alligator, but I will know once I finish reading the book. So if that one doesn't count and I do end up reading Harry Potter, I believe this one will work as well, because Harry goes and buys his owl, and that is a big part of the series, as well as just all the different animal companions in here, so I believe that would probably work as well. For the teen books, my son has joined the Turtwig, the teen grass, and so his teen books will have to do with nature, green, that kind of things. For me, I decided to join the fire team, and their mascot is Chimchar. I'm looking over to the side because I don't have it all memorized. So that is theirs, and the teen book kind of theme is fire or red or taking place in a very hot place. I don't really have a book for that. I mean, I know that this one does have a red ribbon in the front, and that would work for that. None of these other ones, though, really would work. I can't remember quite what the audiobook version, the cover of my School for Good and Evil looks like. I don't remember any red or any kind of fire on it, so I don't think that would count as well. I do have 2 other books that I picked up from the library that I just had wanted to start reading. The first one was The Selection by Kira Cass. This is part of a series, and I wasn't going to use this for any particular prompt for the readathon, for the Pokemon readathon, but this readathon is fantastic in that if you read any other books that don't have to do with the prompt, you still can put that book in and have it count for a different part of the readathon. Like I said, she has really thought of everything and given this readathon so much thought and care. It is fantastic. So if I do get to this book, the second book in the series is red, and I feel like would fit the prompt for the teen book a lot better than just that red ribbon. But they're not very picky. As long as it has red in it, she's good with that counting towards your team. But I just thought maybe I would try to get to this book as well. But I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get through all these books, as well as the audiobook that I'm listening to within those 18 days. That would be 7 books, and that's a lot for me in 18 days. So I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to do all of that, but you know, we can put the goals out there and see where we land. So that's my TBR list for the readathon. I will take you over and show you my son's, and he's going to share what he picked out to read for his readathon.
For the rock prompt, which is a heavy book or about music, I have Midnight Blows the Roof Off. And for the grass prompt, I have The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. For the fighting one, which is a Fighters to Lovers or debut, I have Shark Wars, the first book from E.J. Outbacker. And I have The Beast Within. Hard to read the title right there. For both Water water and ice.
That's going to be for the water prompt, the Just Keep Swimming, so it's part of a series. And then we're also going to use it for the ice one for the cold-hearted character.
And we are also using Sark Wars for the author that steals my heart, because I enjoy these kind of books. And we have Gear Breakers, which is for the ghost prompt, because I haven't finished the book yet. And for the electric one, I have this. I tried reading the book, but I couldn't finish it. So I'm going to listen to the audiobook for the electric prompt. For an animal prompt, I have Mouse Heart. And for the team prompts, I need like a green cover or the settings in the books to be in like meadows or forest or woods. This has meadows, forest, and woods. And you see in the background there is like a farm. So, and this book for the team prompt because it has a green cover.
Great job. Are you excited?
I am excited. I am so excited to do this.
I'm really excited that this is one that my son decided to join in with us. He's super excited as well. Excited is the word apparently for this video. So we're glad that we can join up and do something together. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, would you be sure to give it a thumbs up? And if you'd like to join our little YouTube family, please consider subscribing and clicking that bell notification so you don't miss any videos.